Mark Abrams back here, about an hour removed from Canelo Alvarez's unanimous decision to win the undisputed super middleweight championship for the second time as he wins a snooze fest. I mean, let's put it what it is over William Scull. Not really Canelo's fault. Scull really did not come to win this fight. He came to make sure he is able to spend his paycheck over the next X amount of years and got a good sized check, I would imagine, as he came in with the IBF championship. Canelo now a two-time super middleweight, undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. And we'll get into what happened after the fight in a second. But, Canelo looked okay. I mean, he only threw about 15 punches around, or maybe even less than that. By the way, if anyone has any questions or comments, feel free to ask them. We'll put them on the screen. Let me get my chat thing up. We'll put them on the screen, and we'll try to answer them as we're assembling a nice size audience already to start wherever you're watching on Twitter, YouTube, and any of the other social medias we have, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, all over the place. But yeah, Canelo Alvarez, it was a boring fight. I mean, let's just call it what it was. Scull just went around the perimeter of the ring all night. Really didn't come to win. He won some rounds. I mean, like I said, he did what he thought he needed to do to win, and that was probably the only way he was going to win rounds and be at least competitive on the scorecards. And one judge had it 7 rounds to 5. I only won 5 rounds. I think I gave him 2 rounds, maybe, and maybe another round even. But Canelo Alvarez is now the undisputed super middleweight champion one more time as he scored a unanimous decision over William Scull. And like I said, we have a real nice audience on Twitter, on YouTube as well, and we're starting to get some questions. We're starting to get some people up on the Facebooks as well. After the fight, they brought Terence Crawford in the ring, and they made what was the worst kept secret in boxing, that Crawford and Canelo will meet on September the 12th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. We will be there live on the scene all week, and I can't wait to get out there. It's a very intriguing fight because what Canelo has in the, quote, size department, I think he's looked a little off his fastball. He's lost a little bit off his fastball, I think, in the last couple performances, his fight versus Berlanga, his fight tonight. Before that was Jaime Munguia, who he started off pretty hot with and kind of carried him down the stretch. So I don't know. I after tonight, I like Terence Crawford, I think, in that fight. We're going to see how things play out over the next several months. That's going to be a major, major event. The Turki Al-Sheikh and his crew, I'm sure they're going to put on a good undercard, to help fill 65, 70,000 seats in Allegiant Stadium live in Las Vegas. And like I said, we plan on being there that week in Las Vegas. I can't wait to get out there as well. So should be interesting. So just go back to some of the other fights on the card. Badu Jack, I thought got a dubious decision over Noel McCallion. I thought McCallion won the fight. He landed 30-something more punches, threw a couple hundred more punches. Jack did land some good body punches throughout the fight, maybe a couple of good right hands, but a lot of the good right hands, good straight right hands were landed by McCallion. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I had it 116, 113 for Noel McCallion. Badu Jack now is the full WBC cruiserweight champion of the world. I don't know what they're going to do with him. I don't know if he's got mandatories, but Jay Apataya or Ramirez Dorticos winner, they're fighting very soon. So Badu Jack, if they want to unify these world championships, we will see what remains to be seen with Badu Jack going down the stretch. Like I said, we have a lot of people watching all over the place, and hopefully get some questions. We can answer some questions. Also, speaking of Jaime Munguia, he got even now. He's 1-1 with Bruno Serace. He scored a 12-round unanimous decision over Serace. He probably was the best fighter out of the whole main card night. Scores are 117, 111, twice 116, 112. a different kind of Jaime Munguia tonight. Not the guy who was throwing 9 million punches around, a guy who was very selective with his punches, won rounds, and boxed tonight. So Jaime Munguia, who's now who trained him tonight? Can't even think of who trained him. Eddie Reynoso. He's with Eddie Reynoso. It's kind of a different type of style, almost like a Canelo type style, very deliberate counter-punching style from Jaime Munguia. Gets the job done tonight. Jaime, in the big heavyweight fight, two big heavyweight punchers, Efe Ajagba and Martin Bakole, got it on. Ajagba dominated the first part of the fight, boxed, used a jab. Bakole landed a couple of big shots late, won some rounds, and it was 95-95 twice and 96-94 for Ajagba for the majority draw. So those were the big fights of the night. So some good prospects. Brian Leon, Marco Verdi, who's a guy to keep an eye on, made his pro debut tonight, scored a first-round stoppage in his fight. And also Muhammad Alakal, the fighter from right there in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. One other fighter, former cruiserweight world title challenger, Richard Riakporhe, made his heavyweight debut. I mean, he looked strong at about 6'4", 235. He got a fourth-round stoppage over Kevin Nicholas Espindola. Riakporhe is another name to throw into the heavyweight mix. I don't know how far he's going to go, but he's going to be a guy who's going to get an opportunity. I believe he's like 19-1 now. So he's going to get a shot at something. They mentioned on the broadcast with all the other British heavyweights out there. So Richard Riakporhe is going to get a big opportunity. Join us tomorrow night after Naoya Inoue takes on Ramon Cardenas. Also, Edward Vasquez tries to win the featherweight championship as he faces Rafael Espinosa. Good show on ESPN. We're going to probably have someone who's on site tomorrow night in Vegas on the post show. So I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Again, we have a nice audience here. Nice audience, but no questions being asked. People hopefully can leave some questions at least after. Maybe we'll answer them text variety on the social media platforms. So hope everyone has a good night, and we will talk to you tomorrow night after the Inoue Cardenas.